Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Elaine. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do an updated version on an inexpensive way to fragrance your room, deodorize it, or whatever you want to call it. I like different fragrances in different rooms. So one inexpensive way is called a diffuser. This is these are bamboo sticks, and in here you pour your liquid. This is amber vanilla, which smells pretty nice too. You pour it in your bottle and it will just sit there. You don't have to pour a lot because it depends on the amount of bamboo sticks that you have. It's going to continue to scent the room, and you can add to it, and you can also take your bamboo sticks and turn them upside down after a while and pour more liquid in, and you should still be able to scent the room for a nice amount of time inexpensively. They call these diffusers. If you're interested in a diffuser, that's an inexpensive way to just sit it somewhere, and you know, sometimes they have little decorative pieces, or if you are a person that's a DIY individual, you can go and get your own bamboo sticks. You can get little decorative pieces and do it yourself. Just all you need to do is buy the liquid to go with it, and make sure you do get the bamboo sticks. That is important because that's how it scents the room. Okay, that's one way. One of my favorites are these little tea light candles that Dollar Store is selling them in all different colors, and now they're doing them in shapes and stuff with decorative pieces. And every time you go to use one of these, you should use a fresh tea light candle, and just remember, you put it right in there after you light it, and it leaves a nice little it's a little special. They can look for my lighter. It leaves a little special ambiance as well as a fragrance. So I'm lighting my tea light candle, and I'm putting it in the tea light holder. And remember, these are quite safe as long as it's not near anything, because eventually they'll burn themselves. They'll burn themselves out. Sorry. I love things like this. This is scent crystals. This is the blue kind, which is called freshwater scent. I love this kind. So I take some and I pour it right on top. And you know, I can take a lot. And what I like about these the most is that they don't melt. So once I've done burning the tea light candle, I pour off this and get rid of the tea light candle, and I can start fresh every single time. I also like pure crystals because this is another one that doesn't melt and it smells very good. This happens so fast, you guys will be surprised. Well, I just want you to get a look at this. This is how it looks, and it already is scenting the room within seconds. That's how fast it goes. I don't particularly like the ones that melt because then that's more work. With these, I have them all over the house for a quick freshening of the room. It happens very fast, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you get the kind that melt, you have to, after you're done with it, you got to clean it out and everything. This is a simple damp rag after it's done, and put fresh. Always put a fresh candle and fresh beads. Either the Purex crystals of any kind. These were the yellow ones, and these were nice too. But they have yellow and pink and blue. These have yellow and blue so far. That the scent crystal ones. I love these. Okay. I also got a pack of 16 tea light candles for $1 at the dollar store, which I was amazed about because usually I only get, they're not 16, I think it's like 10, which isn't bad either for $1. But it's good to have on board because when you go into a room, your bathroom, your living room, your bedroom, you can easily freshen up your room in just minutes. And it looks like this. Now they have them in different colors. I had white and I think pink, and now I have blue. And I just love the way it looks. I love the way it smells. It's going to burn off. That tea light candle burns for about 1.5 to 2 hours. The scent is not going to last that long. I'm just going to tell you that. Once it begins to die down, if you still want to continue to have that smell, you can add a little bit of fresh crystals on top of these crystals, the crystals that you already burnt off, and it'll be just fine. And it'll just keep fragrance in the room you know, without having to go fresh. But when you do burn everything off, you want to get rid of your tea light candle, you want to get rid of your scented, well, your beads, because they're no longer going to be scented once you burn them off. Start fresh every single time, and you will get that same amazing fragrance over and over again. And one of these guys lasts, it depends on how many times you burn it in a month, but this is quite cheap. This is about $3, and the tea light $1, the holder $1. So for $5 you could have a scent, different scents in different rooms for about $5 per room, if that's the way you want to go with it. I love them because they do last for a long period of time. So yeah, using the tea lights is my fave. I definitely keep one in the bathroom and in different rooms. In my bedroom, you can cut the light off and just let that ambiance and that fragrance just jump off. If you don't want to use your tea light candle, you can use a wax melt. I have one, but it's already plugged up, so I'm not going to do that. But you can also do this with wax melts, with your wax melt holder. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's not going to melt. All you have to do is when the smell dies down, go ahead and just get rid of the burnt out beads. They're not going to be burnt, but you know what I mean? They're not going to have any fragrance to them after a while. Just get rid of it. After you get rid of it, you just start fresh again, because wax melts is something you can keep going and going and going. I don't have wax melt holders in all my rooms. I actually prefer either my diffuser or my tea light holders, but tea light holders is just tops with me right now. Okay, and another way that you can quickly fragrance different areas in your room, even your furniture and your carpet, is to get a spray bottle. And I've already put in some warm water. Actually, I did forget one thing, but with these, you can use downy beads, which is amazing smell. This one is lavender, I believe, and orgain. Both of these melt. Both of these melt. You can use them in your wax melt. You can use them with your tea light holder. But as I said before, it's just a little bit more work for me than I prefer. But I do like them in my spray bottle. So let's see which one is going to open for me, as I didn't open these yet. But why are they so good? All right, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was going to be that difficult. I should have known that. Anyway, I forgot my funnel. So I just poured some of my beads into my cap, and I'm going to carefully pour them into my water bottle. Now, the kind I'm using today is Game Moonlight Breeze. What I liked about these were at Family Dollar, and they were 2 for $6. They were actually on sale, and you'll see that I'm a person that definitely goes after a sale, coupons, or whatever the case may be. Anyway, you pour that into some warm water. I did about a half a cap, and then I'm just gonna, mix it up really well, because like I said, because they melt, this is a real good idea. You could try and experiment with different things to see what works for you. Especially for me, I like stuff that's going to work quick, easy. Now, these haven't all melted yet because I haven't given them enough time, but you have to use warm water with these. I think that works best. And then, before you know it, you can spray your curtains. You can spray your carpet, you can spray your curtains, you can spray your couch. I wouldn't say couch, depending on the fabric that you're using. But this is a nice little way to have an air freshener without spending $5 for some air freshener to scent the room that's going to do the same thing that you can turn around and make. I love this. Love, 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 love this. It's almost completely dissolved. It looks a little milky, and it's best to label your bottles, especially if you're a person like me that uses a lot of squirt bottles. You should label your bottles. I usually put these things up. I don't have little ones, but For people that do, you need to really make sure that you're putting up things that are edible looking, that are not. Any of this stuff could be confusing for a toddler or whatever. So just make sure that you put all of your stuff up. Anything that's toxic for a child should always be put up. There's other things you can do with these. For example, if you have little satchels, you can put these in satchels and place them in your lingerie drawer or whatever you want to, just to keep things fresh after you've done your laundry or whatever. You can also put them in a little satchel and put them in the bottom of your trash can to keep that fragrance going and keep odors down a little bit. But my thing is, if you have little children, you just have to be extremely careful about what you put in where. It's extremely important. Just make sure all of your chemicals and all of your flammables or anything that could harm a child is always put up. I appreciate you guys for tuning in again. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. These are just little inexpensive ways that you can definitely fragrance a room for a month or more very cheaply. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. Love you. See you soon.